But you know, sometimes they just sneak in. That's one thing about Tunisian is decreases are so easy to accidentally do. Because all it takes is skipping a stitch. Or forgetting to do the last stitch. Or forgetting to do even just the chain one after the last stitch. That chain one, if you don't do the chain one, you are doing a decrease. If you don't want to be doing a decrease, you better do your chain one. You don't like this version? There is a tier C Pokemon in the chat, Cottony. I have a lot of Glee versions of songs on my playlists. I really like Glee songs. This one is faster. But then there's it's like the same length because there's more spaces. What is that? I don't know if I'm gonna work on the blanket on stream at all because it's very busy. You know, it's got a color change every 3 stitches. So I think I don't know how good it would look, but then also it's just so ridiculously big. So this chain one right here, that's basically your turning stitch if you were doing crochet. Except you obviously don't turn. Can't believe you guys funded the thing. I just put that up there. Like literally hours ago. You guys are crazy. Yeah. I appreciate you guys though. You know what I want to try doing is moving the light a little up. Yeah, I know, Mousy. I know I inherited a bunch of chaos people, but supposed to be chaos on other people, not me. Right. Second row. No. Yeah. Second row. Yeah, it is. I don't know if I like it or not. Cat. I have to think about that one. Because when I'm doing pottery, I'm gonna have most sounds turned off. Pottery is way too expensive to be messing up. But I will think about it. Not when I'm doing pottery. When I'm doing pottery, if I mess something up, I'm gonna be mad. I do pottery, yes, Mousy. I haven't done it in a minute. I hurt my hands like pretty rough. And so I have had to take a very long extended break. So later in the year, I'm gonna buy my own wheel. I'll be doing pottery streams. I know you can disable it, and that's probably what I'll end up doing. Like, wheel throwing. I could show you some stuff that I've done. Why was that easy to pull through? Yeah, hand building. I am terrible at hand building. I can't hand build to save my life. Oh, what happened here? Why does this look awful? Yeah, that's fair. So, I messed. This doesn't look right. I know what I did. So, one thing you have to make sure you do is make sure that last stitch goes into the two bars and not into the space in between the stitch. So you don't want it to go in here. You want it to go right here and right here. These two bars. And that's how you get your little pretty edge. And I did not do that. Oh, that's awesome. So we don't have to go back all the way, thankfully. So I'm going to grab all of these loops. And these are all the vertical bars that you'd work into otherwise. I'm going to grab all of those. So that we can secure them. This is one of the benefits of Tunisian is that if you mess up, you don't have to go all the way back. I don't have to re-pull up all these loops. I can just pick them up again with my hook, which is another reason you want a sharp hook, because you don't want to split your yarn while you're doing this. And then I can pull back the return pass, and that messed up last stitch. We can just do it again the proper way. But it still looks weird. Alright, no worries, pandas. This does still look weird. Welcome back, Ben. But yeah, when I get to doing pottery, I can't have stuff like loud sounds going. That is just not happening. Alright, Sheepy, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a great night and have great sleeps. Exactly. It is supposed to be like calm. um, in fact, pottery streams will probably be more like co-working ones, where I'll do my throwing and then after a little bit, come back to chat. Good night, Sheepy. All right. It still looks weird, but not if I pull that up. Okay. Let's find some pottery I've done. I don't have a lot of finished pictures of the most recent pottery I've done because, of course I don't. That's a good picture. What I was primarily doing was vases and what I call face plates. It's just a decorative plate with a face or part of a face on it. I have a hair on my eye. And then where's my good picture of this one? Let's bring that back. We will reset it. Oh, that is big. So this is one of the faceplates I've done. I actually don't have a picture of a finished faceplate. Which kind of sad, but it's fine. Move this one. These are some vases that I made. And all of this is wheel thrown. I sculpted the face onto this though. And then this is a finished piece, a vase that I did. And this actually made it into a contest. This is another vase that I did. This one's almost like an urn, but it's too small to be one. And then here's like another one. A lot of vases. Yes, the face plates are thrown, so I throw the plate, and then I start sculpting the face on. So all of this is just added clay onto an already thrown plate. That's some of the stuff that I've done. I had another one that I wanted to show actually. I know I have a good picture of it somewhere. Here we go. This one. This was a contest piece that I did. And it actually won. I actually don't remember if it was third or second anymore. But it placed in the top 3 in a contest that I entered. That's like some of my earliest stuff that I've done. I tried hand building. It just wasn't for me. I got into it in high school. So, when I was looking at electives, I saw pottery and I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to do that. Seems like it's easy. Because that's all I cared about in high school. What was easy? It wasn't easy, by the way. And so I took it in my sophomore year and I took it in my senior year. I skipped it in my junior year because I was taking Italian. I'm fluent in Italian because I took it in high school. I didn't have room for an extra elective, so I skipped out on pottery for a year. And then I came back to it because I thought it would be a great, easy senior class. And I asked my teacher if I could, instead of doing all of the scheduled projects, I asked if I could learn how to throw on the wheel because I thought it was really interesting. And she said yes, because I did really good in my first year of ceramics, and she actually remembered me. So she invited me back to ceramics, and then she let me throw on the wheel. So I actually did none of the scheduled projects that whole entire year. I just learned how to wheel throw the whole year. And that's how I got into pottery. It's been a while since I actually spoke Italian, but I do my Duolingo, keep up on it. I don't want to lose it. That's awesome. I would love to go to Italy. My mom's side of the family. So my mom, her mom, my grandma, whole family is from Italy, from Sicily. Well, so that is, how many is that? That's two. That's why I learned Italian actually, is because of the family heritage. And I've been learning Czech on Duolingo. It's a lot harder when you don't have an actual teacher, but it just goes a little slower because my dad is actually 100% Czech, so I'm 50%. 1, 2, 3. So we're on our third row of knit stitch. Ooh, you sign French contracts? That's pretty cool. Mm. I'm waiting for the day that I get an Italian client because my company has clients all over the world. And the one place I haven't seen yet is Italy. Oh, you don't remember any of it, Ben? Oh man. I know a lot of people, they just take it because they kind of had to, and then they lose it because they don't use it. Oh, that's awesome. Why are my stitches so tight? Ugh, I don't like how tight these are. Redoing. Oh, you're in Morocco. That's awesome. This is better. These are much looser. Get that first stitch tight. Yeah. We have quite a few clients in China, and usually they have counterparts here in the States, but then they'll like send us Chinese documents. We don't have anything. Like we can't do anything with documents in other languages. I've offered to translate them because I know how to translate a full document. It's pretty easy. And in Word, but usually the English counterparts will tell us what they need. But it's a lot easier when we can actually read what we need from the source, because it's not always a direct translation, especially in law. It's direct translations are hard to find. But we don't hear a lot of complaints going off of the English counterparts stuff anyway. So it works. All right, that's 3, so we'll do a row of simple stitch, and then 2 rows of knit stitch. And I'm running out of yarn very quickly. Very quickly. It is definitely going to be yarn chicken to finish the knit stitch striping. I just have a little shell of a cake right now. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, but reading also is not the same as speaking. You can read a language and not speak it. You can oop, wrong stitch. A lot of people can speak but not read languages, or read and not speak. It's a pretty common thing, I think, actually. Like right now, my reading for Czech is, I mean, I wouldn't call it great. But I can understand words, but I can't really speak any of it yet. Hello, Avis Galloway. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for that follow. We're just doing some Tunisian crochet tonight. We're working on front panel to a cardigan that I'm making. Oh yeah, definitely. Knowing languages when you go to a place where that language is spoken definitely helps. Oh yeah, so that happens so much. Where people learn a language, they get great, but then, you don't always use it. That's why I do the Duolingo. Because who am I speaking Italian to? Absolutely no one. So I have to practice somehow. When we were in the call, your English was great, Mousy. So I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, that can definitely make your back hurt. Sorry to hear about that. So you crochet. Oh, wrist pains. Yeah, I definitely know how that feels. That's why I had to stop doing pottery for so long, because I pretty much destroyed my wrists. And then it almost happened with crochet again. But I found the braces to be very helpful for managing problems. Yay, so color work is done. Oh, I feel that, Mousy. I don't even try to use grammar on Twitch anymore. Words are definitely hard. Yeah, I did make a little hype. It's just a little basic one for now. I'm gonna try to get hype train emotes on my bot account. So that I can use them in commands. Otherwise, I'll just use my account. Oh, that's supposed to be a knit stitch. I did not expect that one to get held back, but that's interesting. We are still pretty new here, so our automod is not trained at all. That's pretty cool, though. A full bikini set in 2 days. That's very quick crocheting. It took me a month just to make the back panel of a cardigan. Yep, we'll get the handle of automod soon. God, I did not just do. Wait, why don't those look like knit stitches? Okay, those ones do. Okay, that's fine. What, Heather? Do you have a problem with my music tastes? Oh my god, Avis. Don't even start me on blankets. I've been working on a blanket for like, how long have I been crocheting now? Like, probably 3, 4 months now. And I still have not fixed it or finished it. It's not even close to done.